Hey guys, welcome back to episode 3 of our crazy Valheim adventure.
Indeed.
So we took down Eikthyr in episode 1. If you haven't seen that, go check it out.
Go check it out.
Hoot and a holler and a half for the, what'd you call it, the horny boy?
Yeah, he's a cuddly horny boy.
Cuddly
I want to snuggle his horny face.
And then last episode we took out the taint, the troll taint.
Yeah, we smoten a troll.
Smote the troll.
Right in the taint.
He has been smited.
And now we will wear his skin as armor.
And now we're working on a house. Why don't we just steal that house over there?
Because the house sucks.
Yeah, but it's in.
Look at it.
At least like set up like a little bed.
It's like the kind of property they're gonna rip you off and be like, oh, it's beachfront property.
Almost like the first house we almost bought. Remember that? Remember that?
And then it fell through because it was falling apart. They're like, oh yeah, it turns out it has carpenter ants and termites, and the second story is probably gonna collapse at any moment.
Like the second story was like hand built and like being held up in like the storeroom.
Someone had cut a bunch of 2x4 into like little pieces. I don't know, maybe like a foot long, and then stacked them up.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know how they were held together. Like maybe they were glued, maybe they were screwed together. Maybe it was just gravity holding it on.
Gravity and hope.
It was like it's like when you put a shed on skids, you know, like railroad ties or like pressure treated boards or something like that, just so it's not sitting around on the dirt. It was like that, but it was a house.
Strong wind just blow it away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were young and dumb, and we're like, this is a unique little house. And then like our loan didn't cover it, and then it took us another couple years to actually buy a house because, you know, housing market sucks.
Especially in California, eh?
Yeah.
And we're not even in like a bad part for the housing market.
It was like bad is a relative term, but yeah, for the housing market, like we're very rural, so it's.
Yeah, we live in the boonies.
The boonies. Yeah, that's lovely. It's fine. Put some chests in here.
Fix it up real nice, you know.
It's temporary. This will be like my little base. I'll set up a bed, so if I die again, like last time I died like 16 times, then
did die a lot.
I'll set up a bed so I can respawn here, closer to our base.
Good call. Yeah, it's got like stuff growing on it, man.
It's got character. No.
Alright, so like, are we building like right here?
I don't really care. You're the
I thought we were gonna build like in that little village.
Oh yeah, let's do that. I like the village.
Where the hell is it? Like, I can't find it.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously, I'm dumb. This has been well established.
Okay.
I'm not all surprised.
I mean, I knew what I was getting into.
That is true. Like, he's dumb. He's just, like, says weird stuff.
Like, all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Talks about troll taints.
Yeah, I knew what I was getting into.
Well, that's good.
I remember, like, when we got married, like, that morning, I was, like, getting ready and stuff, and then I left my, my card with my vows on it at home, and then it turns out you did the same thing.
I did. So I just talked about how our love is built on troll taints, and...
I don't know that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's not what happened.
I don't think this was even out when we got married.
No. Married on what, going on 5 years?
Yeah, it'll be 5 years this fall.
This just came out, what, like a year or two ago, if that?
Maybe 2 years ago? We've played it several times.
This is true. But it's because it's fun. Repurposing the entire village.
So, this house that I fixed up will not work.
You can fix the house, I don't care. What you want, girl?
Temporary.
Intergalactic temporary. No.
No.
Don't.
Just don't.
Just... Sorry, Beastie Boys. Though I did have an interaction once with someone who referred to the Beastie Boys as the Backstreet Boys.
Ooh.
And a little part of me died, even though I'm not like a big fan of either. Less so the Backstreet Boys.
I wasn't really big fans of them back in the day, but like they've grown on me over the years. Not you,
I
but,
once had an email that was Boy Band Killer 22.
Oh. Well, that's a little dark.
I was like 15 and real dumb.
I didn't have my first email till like my senior year of high school. Remember like working in HR in retail back in the day? Really weird emails from applicants, right? Remember this girl, and her email was like dopefiend69.
Oh no!
And that's what she put on her application. And I was like, honey, like, come on, girl.
Oh, that's adorable and
like,
unprofessional.
Girl, you dumb.
Dope Fiend 16.
Yeah. And like,
What
you
a
know,
maroon.
like, you know, some people who like, you know, you're sure they apply just to get like and be like, hey, I'm applying for jobs.
Yeah.
But no, she was like serious.
Like, I think I'll do a really good job. You know.
Like she actually put effort into like her cover letter and stuff, and then that's the email she put. And little just, you know, could be assumed that she did not get an interview.
What?
It was better than the guy who like started talking to me about how he had a kid super young, and then he like touched my knee, and I was like, oh no. No,
Back up, bub.
Like, having a kid does not entitle you to a job, and you don't use that guilt trip me. I mean, sure, felt bad for him, but no judgment.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really feel bad for people because their pull-out game sucks. Okay. What?
We don't know that's the case. Maybe it was like the holy condom, right? Maybe it was like she lied to him about being on birth control. Maybe the kid wasn't even his. We don't know his life.
We don't.
Complicated. But it does not give you permission to touch people's knees. Like, I don't think I've ever touched anyone's knee like that before. Like, hey, let me just touch your knee.
That's not true at all. My knees have been touched sensually.
I meant like random
by
people.
you.
Sensually by
Sensually.
me?
On more than one occasion.
I don't think so. I'm not like a knee toucher.
I have video evidence,
You have
alright?
video evidence.
Yeah.
I think we need to have like a separate conversation here, and then we
No, what you...
Did you start a fire?
Whatever you want to say to me, you can say in front of them.
Did you start a... Oh! Fire.
Did I start a fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see fire through the woods. And
Also, could you do me a favor?
Huh.
My hammer broke, and I don't want to make another one because that feels dumb.
after all your talk about like video and knees and stuff, you expect me to come hammer? Oh.
I was merely saying that you sensually touched my knee. I never said it wasn't consensual. It was 1000% consensual.
Oh dear.
But if you could build a workbench inside this house so I can repair my stuff, I would really appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's the best way. Oh, look how cute this area is.
I know.
Oh, there's like a little rock you can build off
Take
of for,
that,
like a
you
little
rock.
Look, there's like a little good boat spot here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. I'm gonna collect all my shit from the little crappy house, which is way bigger than your crappy houses.
Probably. I mean, I've torn down like 3 of them. This is like some kind of like home improvement show or whatever.
Ooh.
Not actually home improvement, but
Like Valheim time or Hammer time? Hammer time. Like Tool time?
hammer time. So, you guys want to pull a prank on your friends in World of Warcraft?
Oh.
For those people out there who play World of Warcraft.
Which is not many of you, but you're out there.
So, there was a short time where I terrorized my guild. And completely anonymously. They had no idea who it was, and that was part of the fun. Was I would just make an alt, and then I would buy blacksmith hammers, because they cost 1 copper. And they don't stack. and if you mail them to your friends, it takes a little bit of effort, but if you use some add-ons and stuff, make it go quick, you can flood their mailboxes with blacksmith hammers.
So he created an account, and he'd have to like hide his status, like both on like Battle.net and like Discord and stuff, so people wouldn't see that he was on, and then he would just send them all these hammers.
Like hundreds, possibly definitely thousands of hammers.
No, it was thousands of hammers a day, and his alt's name that he made was Hammer Time, and he created multiple of them, didn't he?
Yeah, well there was like Hammer Time, and there was Hammer Master,
and there was, and we got our buddy, the one who's expecting the baby. We talked about him in the last episode briefly, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was in on it too.
He was in on it too. He created Hammer Time like the herb.
But like that way it would just, because there was more than us, and then eventually like I got to the point where I was posting stuff. We had some bot in our Discord that would let you, what it was, Voltaire I think it was?
Yeah, Voltaire.
That would let you post anonymously.
Yeah.
Like it would just, you send it to Voltaire and then Voltaire would post it without anyone being able to see who sent it to it. And it would be like, this is Hammer Time, leader of the Hammer Clan. But yeah, it's really fun. Send it to your friends.
And then they turn on each other because they don't trust anyone.
Yeah,
like,
it's amazing.
Yeah, and like I remember we were doing like a raid night or something, right? And then our guild lead like pulled everyone in. There was like maybe like 6 or 7 of us in early, and he's like, "Joke's on you! This is actually the trial because I suspect one of you might be the Hammer Time." And he's like trying to weed us all out, right? And we're like, "What? No." I
was right there. I'm like, what? But by the end, there was like 3 or 4 of us that were in on it.
At least 3. I think 3.
It was fun.
It was good times. So, good ways to troll your buds.
Yeah.
Bud. Poor thing. Taking another chance. Eventually we'll organize this. Like, for now...
Yeah, just throwing it in there. Just clear out my inventory so I can pick stuff up again, please.
This area that you've, like, leveled off houses?
I think so.
Alright.
I'm kind of playing it by ear a little bit. I'm not trying to, like, overthink it like I usually do.
Playing by ear. I need to look. I'm gonna plunk myself with a fire.
You're gonna look up playing by ear?
Playing by ear? Where does that come from?
I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say music. You hear it.
I guess the original meaning of this term was to play music without shooting music. Alright, okay, I mean, obviously that's what it means. I meant, like, you know, did it have some sort of deeper meaning? And no, it does not.
Jeez, I can't believe you didn't know that.
Well, Mr. Music Major over here.
Yeah, I've used that a lot. Went from music to corrections to teaching, sort of.
Substitute teaching.
Substitute teaching is like diet teaching.
Diet teaching. Diet.
Not to insult any other substitute teachers out there, but like, come on. Like, how many of you show up and you go, "All right, kids, your assignments in Google Classroom. I'm gonna watch videos on my phone. Don't be jackwagons." That's like my #1 rule, and all the kids who like know me know that. They're like, "Oh yeah," they're like, "Just don't be a jackwagon, and you'll be cool."
Like, I'm an actual teacher, and like we where were we? We were like Walmart or like Wheelies or something.
You're at Walmart.
Walmart, and like a kid is like, "Hey, it's my favorite substitute teacher."
That's
and
right.
I'm like, who the hell are you? Like, I don't even know who you are.
He was. I mean, he never gave me a problem. He was.
Obviously.
I mean, I don't think he was like the best student, but I never had to like kick him out or tell him off or
threaten his life.
You know.
Bang his mom or.
Whoa! That's some accuracy. I was gonna say like powerbomb him WWE style, but you took that to a whole nother level.
Well, I'm just thinking of, you know, what would piss off a high schooler. Like, obviously, bang his mom has to be up there. Like, you know, tear his family apart, and, you know, that kind of shit.
I don't like where this is going.
Ruin his life. Put him in therapy.
I don't like, you're like, I want to get back at somebody. The first thing I'm going to do.
And not base his value off his parents' marriage. But, I mean, that's going to take like 10 years, right? I mean, it's so pretty. Look at all this.
Yeah.
There's like some gloomy looking clouds over there.
There's a big ass tree in the way.
A beautiful tree.
God.
Yeah.
Stupid tree.
Yeah.
What do you got? Glowy green veins? That thing is real too. It's not like I thought it was part of a skybox.
Like it's real. Like
it's really real.
It's really real. IRL.
Yeah.
In real life.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't. Game acronym. Can you land on it, or do you just like fly through?
No, you just fly through it.
Okay. Okay.
But
so it's not
using like debug mode, you can fly up there.
Okay.
And it's like it's there. I mean, you phase through it, just clip through it, whatever the heck term you want to use.
Beautiful. I'm not even helping build the house. I'm just like, hey guys, let's go on like a little tour. In front of you, you'll see like this beautiful rock, which is a great vantage point for the ocean. Look at that! Look at that sunrise.
Go grab those couple piles of wood over there.
Sunset. Sunrise. I don't know.
Sun.
We don't got.
I keep wanting to sing songs. I really got to not do that.
Yeah, this is my life, guys. Like that's all he does. Is make up songs all day about like monkeys and
eating bugs, being a bunny.
And, yeah,
this is all 100% true. Like I'm not just off the cuff.
There's the tree.
Something about like I got to get back to Kathmandu.
Kathmandu.
I don't want to be the monkey pants. I know that's one I throw out there a lot.
Yeah. Alright, so you want me help with this home building? Or the home building?
Sure. If you want to start leveling out the ground a bit more, I'm grabbing some stuff.
I need to make a hoe first.
Grab that hoe.
Hoe. Oats and hoes.
Hoes?
Not be disrespectful. If
I think you're allowed to because you
either
are
of
one.
us was gonna do that, it'd probably be me, because, you know, we love women. I mean, not like love women. I don't love women, but he loves a woman.
True.
I don't know, I'm digging a hole here. But I mean like
tool hose?
tool hose. Not like a bitches be hoes and their tools. I mean like this kind of hoe. Like a farmer's tool for working the earth. Hoe.
Uh-huh.
I crafted a hoe.
Crafted a hoe. I'm so proud of you.
So I'm gonna level this shit. Oh hi, buddy! This tool, you've crafted a hoe. See? Hugging nose.
Hugging nose.
It complements the hammer. It's used to clear ground and manipulate the terrain. Thanks, bro.
Thanks, Broseph.
I like a little bro.
Little Bohemian Rhapsody.
Whoa. Just poofed into like a cloud of smoke and feathers.
That's what he do, yo.
So is Huggin like really Odin?
I mean,
like,
I'm not like super familiar with mythology, but my understanding is Hugin and Munin are, I think they're the Norse words for like thought and memory.
Oh.
Getting serious for a second, folks.
Serious for him.
Like so technically they're like part of his mind or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Alright. Well, I like him. He's our buddy. He's basically like the game tutorial, like let's be honest. But
He is.
He's interesting man. He's a bird.
Seen worse.
Was he the same one who dropped us in here though, or like was that just like?
I don't know. I mean, I would think so, but that one looked way different. It
looked like a man bird. It's kind of
creepy legs.
It's more like their interpretation of like Valkyrie. Like the Valkyrie are like just like bird women.
See, that would make sense though.
But like they don't state it.
The Valkyries are supposed to be, you know, yanking dead folk off the battlefield or whatever.
I'm glad that's where you went with yanking.
Yeah, they're supposed to be just
yanking dead folk.
Yanking dead folk off. Watching your roommate.
I thought you were gonna say yanking dicks, and then I was like, dude.
Jeez.
Dude.
I'm trying to keep this G-rated for the kids, and you're just going right to
G-rated for
just
kids.
spanking it. Not even just spanking it, like you're tugging somebody else.
spanking someone else.
Some people like spanking, don't kink shame.
Oh, okay. My bad. Look at this. Look at this beautiful little area. Got a little boat ramp with the water.
Get in the chest here. Go back. Grab that little bit of wood that was left.
Ty is like our master builder.
It might be a little strong.
Well, out of the two of us, he is the master builder.
I am the more buildy of the two of us.
I build, but I try and build like big projects and then get more halfway through.
I played with Legos a lot as a kid.
I played with Legos.
Which this episode is not brought to you by Legos. But that would be so fucking sweet if it was. Same with Sweet Baby Ray's. I'm gonna keep trying to earn that sponsorship. This episode is not brought to you by Sweet Baby Ray's, but if it was,
reach out to us.
yeah, Sweet Baby Ray's. If you want to sponsor our videos, like, hook it up, dude. Like, I'll rep your stuff. If you need like a video of me eating Sweet Baby Ray's, being like, this stuff is delicious.
Like, you can like rank the different flavors. Yeah, I would do that. I mean, we can do that even not sponsored, as long as you just say, hey, not sponsored. This is like what we want to do with our lives.
Yeah. I just want to taste barbecue sauce all day.
I mean, could be worse.
Yeah. All day. I have a problem.
With barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
I mean,
can't.
Some people
I
have
can't
problems
fit
with
enough
meth.
of it into my
Some people
stomach.
have problems with barbecue. I mean,
Yeah.
pick
Like,
your poison.
I mean, I'm not so sure like if you consumed barbecue sauce en masse would be like much healthier than like having a meth addiction, but
It also depends on like what's in the barbecue sauce. Like, I'm sure some barbecue sauce out there contains
I mean
meth.
most yeah, it's true. Like
Let's be serious.
that could be like the best barbecue sauce ever.
It's like, you know, like those meth heads just like put it in their coffee. Like they could just be like, hey, this is my homemade barbecue sauce. Secret ingredient is meth.
Couldn't believe that the first time I heard that too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I put it in my coffee. Like, you're full of shit.
Like what is like in a like little thing with sugar?
I don't know. Yeah, keep it in a sugar bowl on your table. Like, it's in a bag, but that was so. I used to be a probation officer for several years, and I supervised domestic violence offenders, which is just so fun.
Oh,
They're real great guys.
very depressing.
And ladies. There's lots of ladies. I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole too much.
Yeah, we made him quit after we had our kiddo. We were like,
Yeah.
no.
There was a lot of reasons why that happened. But there was this guy. I asked him like, all right, so you're doing meth. Like, what's the deal? And he's like, well, you know, I put it in my.
With meth?
What's the deal with meth? And he's like, well, I put it in my coffee, and I was like, what? Are you keeping like a sugar bowl on your table? Like, what the hell, man? Like, well, it's in a bag. But,
Bag.
well, yeah, basically.
Fucking classy.
Like, you were full of shit. Also, fun fact, found out that poppy seeds can throw a drug test. That's not just a joke. Like, I thought it was, you know, a myth for a long time.
I think eat a crap ton of poppy seeds, though.
That's not a crap ton of them. Because I had someone test positive for opiates, and they were swore up and down that they didn't. And they're like, oh, you have a poppy seed muffin? Would that do it? Or it was like a poppy seed bagel or something. I'm like, no, that's crap. That doesn't really happen. And then I called the lab that we sent our drug test to, and they're like, oh, no, yeah, that can happen. Like, what?
I thought it had to be like a ton of them.
Like, no. Like, you're lying.
And how many times did I die?
I think 4 times.
4 times. I died 4 times. And I am really not tacking myself up. Like, I don't suck that much at video games, guys. But, like, I really wanted to melee him in his tree face.
I get it. I had a similar thing with bone mass.
Well, there were like 5 of us, right? Maybe 4 of us.
Like 5 or 6?
I think one of our buddies wasn't there. So I think there was 4 of us.
Yeah, there was 4 of us for that fight.
And I was like, okay, so if I die, I'm not gonna like fuck it over, right? So I'm gonna try and punch this guy in his bark face. And not the best. Not the best. We got a nice little foundation going. Look at that. I did such a great job leveling this out, man.
You did. It's amazing. Actually, you did a good job. I'm not even being like snarky.
I was. I should not be a gardener. I don't have patience.
I mean, it's got some spots that are a little off, but we're also like just using hose. If I can make it all the way across before it breaks. Aww.
Sorry, you do the next one.
Do I have enough wood to make the cross?
No!
Wait, what?
What? Prerequisite.
Nah.
Should I start laying floor?
I was gonna do it so it doesn't like sit right up against the boards, which requires a little bit of
finesse.
Not necessarily finesse, but because otherwise it snaps like inside of the posts like this, which looks dumb when you have a bunch of them.
Excuse me.
So what I usually try to do is you lay them on top of it, so.
Time for the demonstration.
You have to do a little bit of finagling and bagling.
Ooh, bagels.
Might have to get a little weird towards the edges.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite perfect. Why'd you start like the middle?
Because that way I can put it on top of one of these things.
So, like, what if...
But you just use half floors. It's no big deal. See? Now it fits perfect. You use half floors, it fits perfect. Why? What?
It's so weird. It could have been perfect. Like, why do 2 half floors when you have 1 whole floor?
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah. A little bit. Environment. I'm gonna go chop down some more trees.
Go chop down some trees. I'm gonna keep building.
Half-floor monster.
That's right. Don't ever forget it. You really want me to do this? Fine. We're scrapping it.
Oh.
Scrapping it, stabbing it, tearing it down. Scrap it. Of course, I got no dang stamina. Rah.
What would be pet for?
What? Well, be more exciting then.
Just do it. Like,
Yeah.
be exciting.
Quit talking about it and just be exciting.
Oh, I got a cute little pond over here.
You gotta like, whoa!
Greydorf just ran into a log. Idiot.
Stupid Greydorf log runner into runner. He's such a dumb old butt face.
Butt face.
Butt face. I don't think we need quite this many songs. I'm thinking out loud and
You're
also.
whispering. I can't hear you.
Secret. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
What?
Oh man.
Yeah, it's raining.
Whiz roll. Which that is from Legend of Neil. If you've never watched Legend of Neil, you are doing yourself a disservice. It's so funny. Nice stamina.
Why what?
Why didn't you? That is true. Super good. I seen it.
What cutting is it?
About teen.
Wait, no pickles.
So I forgot we had
Little raspberry farm over here. What is a razzleberry?
like a raspberry, but it's imaginary.
Jazzercise raspberry?
Totally. Laser berries? 1000% laser berry.
Whoa.
What?
On my screen it's like, did you do that?
What?
It's like a little grid.
Yeah, I did that so I can place down a thing. So
Sorry, it only used 2 taps. That was mean.
Oh, what? No, I was kidding.
But fixed it.
We did. So this is the beginning of a house. It's gonna take a lot of damage from being in the rain, but looks like we're about out of time here for this one. So hopefully next time we'll actually have like a house finished, and we can move in and stop doing boring stuff.
Boring, Tyler.
Yeah, I'm the most unboring human being to ever grace. I don't know. I know.
Modest, not boring.
I'm a modest mouse. Also, I'm pretty sure I could have done this a much easier way rather than building that little grid thing. So, yep, I could have totally done that just like that. It would have been way easier. I'm an idiot.
Alright, so next time we'll finish the floor.
Next time, I will stop being a dummy.
Oh.
Yeah. We will pile the dumb butt. Alright, so don't forget to like and subscribe and send blacksmith hammers to your friends and clog up their mailboxes for fun. Also, be aware with the new social contract in the game, you will probably get... What? Don't say that they'll probably get reported for harassing their friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could choose to like troll and harass people.
Yeah.
I mean, Kyle was got reported.
That is true.
Some people got so mad.
Got a pull apart on that guy.
And we had to like talk about how like it's just a joke. Like no one's actually hurting you. If you don't want to be part of it, just say you don't want to be part of it. Just leave it at that. Like they don't care. So
It takes some fun out of it.
Yeah. Alright guys, so like and subscribe and all that stuff. Next time we'll work on this custom.
Yep.
Or we'll prepare to take on Elder at some point or another. Once we get some better gear.
Hopefully in the next few episodes we'll start going tombas, crypts, burial chambers.
Like right over there, like right yonder, tiny wood.
Right yondo.
Yeah. All right. Well, have fun out there.